Hi lovely souls, my name is Samantha James. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today we have a spooky themed pick a card for you. If you're new to my channel, then you may not know that every October I do Halloween themed spooky videos, and they're just punny and ironic, and I just love to do them. Today's pick a card video is going to be why did they ghost you? We have 3 different decks to choose from today. These are all Halloween spooky type decks. I have some spooky Oracle. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have deck number 1, deck number 2, and deck number 3 to choose from today. I also wanted to say that my website is live. Go check it out down below. You can book a reading with me. You can buy my manifestation candles. This one is my obsidian protection candle. There's an actual obsidian crystal in it, and then when the candle is done, you can use it. This one is frankincense, but I would have to say that this is the lightest scent of them all. I have like my rose quartz. This is attract love manifestation candle. This is for protection and, you know, bad vibes and all that stuff. All right, you guys, so I have 3 piles to choose from. I will see you guys in your video. Hello, lovely souls who chose deck number 1. I believe that this is my beauty horror tarot deck. It's really cool. It's all horror themed, and I just love that there's an oracle on the top, a tarot reader. This was a deck that was gifted to me, so you know who you are. Thank you so much for gifting me this deck. If you guys wanted to gift a deck and bring it about the channel and see it debuted, my Amazon wish list is linked down below. And if you missed the intro, I also wanted to let you guys know that my website is live. So you can book a private reading with me on my website. You can shop my manifestation candles, all that great stuff. That's linked down below. Instead of going to all these different places, you can just go to samanthajameztarot.com. But I'm really excited. Today we have a spooky themed pick a card for you. I have pre-selected some oracle, but I have still some more oracle to pull from. And this is going to be, why did they ghost you? Why did they ghost you? I hope everyone is doing well. I love October. I love decorating. I can't wait till my son is a little older and understands it. He already saw the decorations and has been looking at them and thinks they're really cool, but I can't wait to like actually hear him, you know, say things to me. He's officially 8 months, and time is flying by so quickly. The weather is getting colder. I just love it. Love it. All right, you guys. So why did this person ghost you? I'm not going to read the energy of this person or you. I'm just going to get right into it. And I'm going to start with the tarot, and then we are going to do some channeled messages as well. Why did this person ghost group number 1? Why did they ghost group number 1? Also, let me know in the comments down below what you guys are going to be for Halloween, or what you're thinking of being. If you're in a family, or if you have kids, are you guys going to do like a family costume? Okay, so to start, we have strength. Why did they ghost group number 1? Already, I'm feeling like this was a sexual connection, like a friends with benefits situation for some of you, or there was, you know, sex involved in the connection, and it made kind of the gravity of it that much stronger. We have the devil popping out. Is this the devil, or is this the 2 of Pentacles? I think this is the 2 of Pentacles, but there's the devil holding 2 Pentacles, so there you go. Inability to make a decision, or juggling too many different things at once. For some of you, this is a third party situation. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse, so no intention of coming towards you with loyalty, a cup of love, or maybe even giving you breadcrumbing you and making you believe that they have this Knight of Cup intention where they are going to come to you. There is going to be stability, and there is going to be loyalty, consistency, but it was almost like a form of manipulation. Any type of cups, like a knight or a king in reverse, does speak to sort of the more shadow attributes of the water signs. And this is not to call water signs out, because we can call any sign out technically. Everyone has light and shadow attributes. But this is to say that the manipulation is very strong with the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups in reverse. So I do feel like this person gaslit you a lot. I'm kind of just getting context and background, but I will get into like why they did what they did. So just be patient with me. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the 5. Oh, I can barely see that Roman numeral. We have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay, I'm getting like narcissist vibes. I love taking like a little break from tarot because then when I get back into it, I get like lots of downloads. I mean, there's nothing here saying like this person's a narcissist, but I will not doubt that some of y'all are going to comment down below and be like, yeah, they're a narcissist. But I'm just getting that vibe. I get lots of like downloads and things. So yeah, it's good to be back. Good to be back talking about narcissists. Okay, so we have strength. As you can tell, I'm like recovering my voice. I lost it and it's just been difficult. Like I said, I have an 8-month-old, so it's hard to be consistent as much as I want to, but I love spooky themed videos and felt like the need to do it. So let's do it. Strength. Let's clarify strength. Why did this person ghost with number 1? Clarify the strength card. Why did this person ghost with number 1? We have the 6 of Wands. Okay. So I'm just getting so far that like, and I am going to give you a trigger warning because, I mean, I feel like you already know that there's a trigger warning on this video. It's hard to click on a video like this because it could dive into the whys and the reasons. But let me just say up front as a preface, it doesn't make it justifiable, doesn't make it okay, doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. We're just diving into like the truth and what's going on behind the mask or behind all of the obviously silence with the ghosting that you may have questions for. But this doesn't mean that they're okay in doing this or not justified. And, you know, I'm actually very defensive of my people. So I'll be the first one to be like, this person's an asshole, and I'm already sensing that they are. But I feel like you served their purpose. They wanted you for sex. They wanted to have sex with you. And I think they would have said and done anything to get you in the bed. I'm not saying you were easy or that you were some sort of easy conquest. In fact, with the 6 of Wands, you were difficult, playing hard to get conquest. And I feel like that's why this person started using manipulation tactics to make you feel like there would be something on the other side of that. But really their primary and only goal was to have sex with you, which they did love. I mean, they did. But I feel like they're juggling probably multiple energies. For some of you, this person was married or in a relationship, or they already had someone else, or they were just fucking around, single, and, you know, whatnot. And I feel like with the 5 of Swords, I'm not finished with the spread, but I feel like with the 5 of Swords in reverse, you know, to add to why did they ghost you, they didn't want to deal with the drama, or they didn't want to deal with your reaction. Maybe you found out. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles, that they had other people. Why did they ghost with number 1? Yeah. So here's the thing. Here's another thing. You know, you're like probably wondering, well, why did they string me along? What was the purpose of this connection? I felt something. Like, I felt something. I do believe you guys had a spiritual connection. We'll definitely have the Oracle clarify even further. Like, we have the Wheel and the Tower coming out in reverse. The Tower in reverse is not as negative as the Tower in the upright. And I love this card. It's so dramatic. Look how beautiful the imagery is on these cards, you guys. The Tower in reverse is like an epiphany. It's an awakening. It's like an aha moment, you know? And I feel like that's something that this connection brought this person almost unwillingly. Like, they were not expecting it. They weren't looking for that. It just kind of hit them. And I think it's because this was mutual with the lovers. Like, they felt the spirituality of this connection too. They felt the draw. They felt this connection. Like, that's the thing. You guys had a connection. You had a compatibility and a chemistry that was kind of unspoken. And there was definitely a magnetism that drew you two together. And it could have been that this person had already been seeing other people or had someone else, but they couldn't like drop one of them because of a marriage or a kid or whatever the situation is, or they couldn't drop you even though they knew that they had no intention of being in a relationship because they felt so drawn to you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this person is spiritually immature. I don't think that they are as far along in their ascension and awakening as you guys may be, group number one. So I do feel like they handled this completely immaturely, but I do feel like at the preface of their own spiritual journey and spiritual awakening, this was a big lesson for them about connection and magnetism towards another human being, because obviously they handled this like a fucking asshole. They ghosted you. They couldn't handle it. That's the thing. They didn't handle it with the Five of Swords in reverse. But I do think walking away, they did learn a lot and they did feel a lot for you. So if you were wondering like, okay, well, why was it so easy to ghost me? Like, did this person not have any feelings for me? Was it not mutual? I don't think that's the case. Like, I do think it was mutual. I just think this person had a lot on their plate. For some of you, the third party doesn't even have to be a physical person. The third party could be a job, or like they don't live in your city, or like distance, or whatever it is. But regardless of whether it's a person or something else, this person did handle this immaturely. That doesn't give them like an excuse, and I'm sure you're understanding of their position, but don't be too understanding, because they did handle this like an asshole. Again, their own fucking karmic lesson, not yours. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I do feel like that there was potential here, and this person made you feel like, this is what I told you with the Knight of Cups in reverse before I even got to this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, clarifying, is like they breadcrumbed you. Like, they made you feel like, okay, like on the other side of this, like there will be something, like we'll have something, like everything will be fine. But that just was not the fucking intention. It was not the case. We have Aquarius. This person could be an Aquarius, or you could be an Aquarius. And we have water. So Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I definitely see water present here as well. We have Gemini and Leo. We have purpose. Yeah, you served your purpose. And maybe your purpose originally was with this very shallow sexual intention. But actually your purpose was to serve as a spiritual lesson to this person. Now, don't get mad at me. I don't know why. But it happens a lot to empaths. And that's why I say I feel like this person was a narcissist, because it is something that happens to empaths. They do. And I am assuming you're an empath. A lot of people on this channel and in the tarot community in general are. They tend to attract narcissists. Now, that is a lesson or a video for a different time. But we have purpose. We have courage. I feel like this person, started off with a lot of courage. They did want to pursue you. They did try to go towards the chase of you. Maybe you played hard to get. Maybe there was a lot of courage and this need to face fear with confidence in regards to this connection. Maybe you felt even triggered by this connection, and it took a lot for you to put yourself out of your shell, and maybe even put your heart on your sleeve. Maybe you were really guarded and protective, and this person's like, it's okay, it's fine. And they made you feel like you were going to be loved by them. And that must have been like really difficult for you to find out, otherwise. We have temptation. We have mental conflict. Mental conflict is very close to the Two of Pentacles, which is very close to the Two of Swords. There's some sort of indecision or mental conflict, or something that this person was in between and deciding between. We have temptation, and I feel like you were tempting. Like, they probably couldn't get you. You probably were the forbidden fruit of some sort, and they wanted to have you. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. Spiritual union, the Lovers. I mean, I pre-shuffled this oracle, but I pulled the tarot first, and all of these are sort of synchronizing and aligning. And with the Lovers, yeah, spiritual union for sure. If you were wondering if it was all in your head, I don't think it was. We have the throat chakra popping up in reverse. So yeah, this person's inability to even have courage. I feel like they started off with a lot of that, and then they lost it. They ghosted you because they don't know what to say. They don't know how to communicate their feelings. They don't know how to communicate what they're feeling, or even comprehend it themselves, let alone communicate it. So we have illumination. We have growth. And we have pain. So yeah, this was like a spiritual lesson for this person. And I do feel like a lot of growth will come out of this situation in regards to you, in regards to them. I think they are going to come out the other side having learned something, having something illuminated with that Tower in reverse. I do think there was a lot of pain, but here's the thing. I think it was on both sides. So if you felt like this person was unaffected or did not care, I don't think that's the case either. I do think this person was affected. I think they ghosted because they couldn't really bring themselves to communicate, and it was a very cowardly thing to do. So why did this person ghost group number 1? I just think the heaviness of the connection is why they ghosted you. It just was too much for them to comprehend. Again, they have not acquired your wisdom. They're kind of at the beginning part of this spiritual journey, so they don't really understand these connections the way that you may. We have rebirth. Okay, and for my witch deck, we have witch and divination. So you probably have been watching a lot of pick a cards or pulling a lot of tarot in regards to this person, trying to get answers. Again, you did pick the deck where there is a tarot card reader on it. I am a tarot card reader. We have divination here. Take a breath. Take it twice. Insightful reflections are guided by light. So if you're seeing this video today, of course, this is a timeless reading. This is an Aries full moon, and it is illuminating a lot of different things because it's 15 degrees away from Cancer. And it's also in conjunction with the constellation Chiron, which is the wounded healer. I named my candle company after Chiron, the constellation, because I feel like everyone has wounds and it is up to us to really heal them so that we can ascend. But I feel like this is a very twin flame sort of connection with the lovers. There was this mirroring that kind of went on in the connection, and you guys might have triggered some inner wounds. And in the end, it's not just to feel pain. Like, there is supposed to be illumination and growth that comes through this, a rebirth, if you will. With Witch, grab hold, allow the dwelling fire within belly awaken all that is. A mere glimpse, a delicate pull at the very roots, living in the alchemy of self. So this is all about transformation. This is about rising from the ashes. And then she has a full moon behind her as well. So to me, that's even further, like, use this full moon to divinate, to use tarot cards on yourself. Do some candle magic, work with fire, do a burning bowl ritual. All of these really incredible things in the element of this fiery full moon. Okay, and then we have Barmbrack, sweetness and synergy. Some of you guys might be into baking, maybe bake yourself like a nice little treat. And we have Dawn, the light after the darkness. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what we are talking about. And there's another imagery of a full moon. The light after the darkness. Illumination. Okay, so let's do your channeled messages. What would this person say to you? I have to shuffle it like this because if I shuffle it normally, then they all come out on the floor. I love having you on my arm. I am not all that I have said I am, and I'm afraid you will find out. I feel like you're secretive. I'm afraid of this connection, but more afraid to lose you. Wow, so they are afraid of this connection. I wish you would tell me how you feel. It's interesting when these channeled messages come out because I'm like, I have so many replies. I'm like, well, stop fucking ghosting. I'm not good at communicating my feelings, clearly. You're an alien. So you're unlike anyone they've ever met before or encountered. I'm lost without you. I think it's sexy how ambitious you are, and I can't give you what you want. All right, you guys. All right, group number 1, thank you guys so much for being here. I really hope that resonated. Again, my website is live. If you guys wanted to book a private reading, you can on my website. If you wanted to shop my manifestation candles, you can on my website. If you guys were looking to gift me a deck, all of that information is on my Amazon wish list, and I appreciate and thank you in advance. In the meantime, stay safe and stay healthy, and make sure you are subscribed and hit that bell notification so that you can look out for my newest poll on what spooky video that I am going to record next. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Hi, group number 2. Welcome. If you guys chose this deck, this is for you. We are going to be talking about why did this person ghost you, and just pull into all the energy and what's going on behind that. I wanted to announce that my website is live. So if you guys wanted to book a private reading, you can do that on my website. If you guys wanted to shop my manifestation candles, you can also do that on my website. That is linked down below. I am so excited to be using this deck because I only use it once a year or within a year, like in the month of October. And this, you guys, was one of my first tarot decks ever, if you can believe that. Most people think like maybe my first tarot deck was the Witch's tarot deck, the Everyday Witch deck, but it was not. This one was. I literally used this for everything, and I got this from a Spirit Halloween store, and it was like a prop for like, you know, a gypsy costume or whatever they were selling it for, and I got it and I loved it and I used it and it's amazing. So I'm excited to be using it. It's all different like folk monsters and things like that. All right, you guys, so we're gonna get into it. I pre-shuffled some of your oracle, but we still have some spooky oracle to pull from, so let's get into it. Why did this person ghost you? Why did they ghost you? We have the 7 of Swords, Cannibal. Why did this person ghost you? We have the 5 of Wands in reverse, Chimera. Why did this person ghost you? We have the Page of Wands in reverse, the Necromancer. Why did this person ghost you? We have the 2 of Wands, the Cyclops. Okay, so I feel like this person didn't want any drama. It was almost like a, all right, I'm out type of situation. I do feel like this person is extremely manipulative and sneaky, and maybe you were close to kind of figuring them out, or maybe you already did. And then they ghosted you because they didn't want to have a full-on fight or argument, or maybe they even felt like they couldn't have a fight or argument because they weren't justified. There's nothing they could argue. They just like were caught in the act or whatever it is that they did. Or maybe you called them out, or maybe you called them out and then they ghosted you, or they blocked you, or whatever the situation is. I feel like this person didn't feel like it was worth fighting. Mainly because they felt like very cowardly. They didn't feel like it was worth fighting because they didn't have passion towards the situation anymore with the Page of Wands in reverse. I do feel like this person was just very like fuckboy energy, very immature. This could have been a sexual connection or a friends with benefit situation, but I am really getting the vibe that this is someone who just did not have good intentions from the jump. They had very selfish intentions, in fact, and it was hard to say where this was going to go with the 2 of Wands. So let's clarify the 7 of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Mandragora. Let's clarify the 5 of Wands in reverse. We have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, fuckboy for sure. We have Barbarian. Clarify the Page of Wands in reverse. We have the Hangman, IMP. or LMP, I don't know. And clarify the Two of Wands. You have the Devil, Demon. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this person wasn't very, you know, they didn't have good intentions to begin with. You know, they didn't plan on coming in with any intentions that were good, and maybe this person solely just wanted sex, or they just wanted to fuck. I feel like this is someone who does create a lot of drama within their life. They are very dramatic and chaotic. So for them to ghost and not fight back was like, I almost feel like they just didn't have a strong argument. Like they just almost felt found out and they had to like check out. They're like, all right, I'm out. Like I can't. Like you already know who they are fully. I feel like this person, the Hangman, I usually interpret in a spiritual way, in that you are you're in this state of suspension to see things in a different perspective, but I'm not getting it in such a spiritual way. I'm getting it in such a literal way in this reading, in that this person just was stagnated to begin with. Maybe there wasn't really anything going on when they ghosted you, and they just decided to ghost you like out of nowhere, or maybe you weren't. And this is nothing against you. I'm just trying to like read it through their lens, you know, and how they justify it. I do think this person's manipulative. I do think they are narcissistic. I do think that they are a fire starter. They're someone who's very dramatic and starts a lot of chaos. So this is not to say that if I'm saying, oh, this to you, that this is really how, like what you did. I don't think you guys did anything wrong. But I do feel like they're like, oh, well, I'm bored with group number 2. Like they're not doing anything for me anyway. And they just like ghosted you, or they ghosted you because it's one of the two, because you found out something about them, or you knew something about them. You knew too much. We have the Devil. I mean, this person is very toxic and they do have a lot of codependencies, and I wouldn't doubt that this person deals with addiction in some sort of way. They have a very addictive personality and they have a lot of issues with commitment. They could be a commitment foe. We have Neptune, which is a very ruled by Pisces, very dreamy energy. We have Jupiter, which is very smart, and we have Uranus. So these are very chaotic energies combined, when combined together. I feel like this person maybe felt your judgment, or they felt like there was some sort of judgment, in that they felt like, or it could have been like there is some sort of judgment day. You know, you're going to find them out, you're going to figure them out, and then it's it for them. That's it for them. I do feel like this person maybe even led you on in a way where they made themselves out to be something that they weren't. I do feel like this person also kind of like lied. There was like a lot of lying in this connection. We have Trapped in Fear, Transformation in reverse, and I am reading the oracles in reverse as they come because I feel like it's a sign. We have Success in reverse, and then we have Magic. So I feel like this person thought you were a triumph, or they viewed you as a sexual conquest in some sort of way, and maybe they got what they wanted out of the situation, and maybe to get what they wanted, they had to kind of schmooze you, they kind of had to lie to you. I do feel like this person has not learned their lessons with transformation in reverse. Like this person has this inability to resurrect and transform and grow. They're stuck in this weird stagnation, and it could have a lot to do with addiction, but it could also have a lot to do with like their personality disorder, and that they don't think that they've done anything wrong, that they are like God's gift to earth, quite literally. I feel like this is someone who doesn't really view themselves as being the person, like the villain. They see themselves as the victim even. We have the King of Wands in reverse. The thing is, no matter how this person views themselves, the tarot doesn't lie, and the tarot is not depicting them in any great way here. They're not seeing them as someone who is a stand-up guy or girl, you know, at all. So I do feel like this person does have a lot of mental issues. We have the Empress in reverse. We have Kali. The Four of Cups, gal. Yeah, I just feel like this person did not see your worth or your value, and they obviously did not treat you in a good manner. And I do think more of it is a reflection of themselves than anything. Trapped in Fear speaks to the Eight of Swords. Why did this person ghost group number 2? Why did this person ghost group number 2? We have summer. You could have met this person in the summer, or this could have been a fling that lasted from the summer and now we're in the fall. Of course, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you see it. But I feel like this person could have been born in the summer. You could have been born in the summer. Why did this person... Look how beautiful this deck is, by the way. Why did this person ghost group number 2? We have apples. To taste, one must swallow it whole, and beneath the satin flame hides drowning waters. I feel like this card speaks to the inability to see the real truth, the real picture. They just didn't have that sense of maturity at all. Let's pull a Halloween themed oracle. Why did this person ghost you? Oh, you guys got Barnbrack. I do feel like sweeter, more synergetic times are coming for you guys. You could be meeting someone this fall. That's just kind of like a side note. And we have winter. Yeah, or this winter. The sacredness of pausing. All right, let's do your channeled oracle. What would this person say to you? See, it's like, it says winter, but there's this like fall leaf. You are way more stable than me. I did something you may hate me for. I'm not good at communicating my feelings. I know they're jealous. Okay, so there could be multiple parties involved in this connection or a friend group. You are important. You know that. Do you though? Because I don't feel like this person shows that. You light up any room you walk into. Your smile is beautiful. You don't love me like I love you. I'm afraid of you. You intimidate me, and I think I'm falling in love with you. Interesting. This person has an interesting way of showing it. Yeah, I definitely feel like this person ghosted you because they're not good at communicating their feelings towards you, and they don't really even understand the feelings they have towards you, but they're afraid of them, they're afraid of you, because you really intimidate them. And they feel like if you found out, or if you already found out something that they did, that you're going to hate them. So I feel like they're almost hiding is the energy. But it doesn't mean that there's an absence of feelings, because they still seem to have a lot of feelings here. All right, group number 2, that was your reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys want to book a reading with me or shop my manifestation candles, that is linked down in my website, which is live. This is my protection bad vibes candle. It's got an obsidian crystal in it, so when you're done with the candle, you can keep the crystal. And this is the frankincense scent. I also have my Attract Love Rose Quartz manifestation candle. There's rose quartz crystal. The scent is vanilla. All of that is in my website shop. If you guys wanted to gift me a deck for my channel, I appreciate and thank you in advance. My Amazon wish list is linked down below. But in the meantime, stay safe and stay healthy. Make sure you are subscribed and hit that bell notification so that you can vote on the next poll of what spooky video you want to see next. Hello, group number 3. Welcome. If you guys chose this deck, this is for you. We are going to be talking about why did this person ghost you? And I have pre-shuffled some of your oracle, but we still have some spooky oracle to choose from. All right, you guys, so my website is finally live. You can go on my website, which is linked down below, just to check it out. I do some blog posts. You can buy my manifestation candles there. This is my get rid of bad vibes, bad negativity, blocking negativity from you. This is my obsidian manifestation candle. So there's an obsidian crystal in it. This is the scent frankincense. I have my attract love rose quartz manifestation candle, which is the scent vanilla. If you wanted to book a reading, you can do that in the website as well. I just love October and I love spooky themed videos, you guys. So I'm really excited to be here. We are going to be talking about why did they ghost you. We're also going to do some channeled oracle and see what they would say to you. I haven't used this deck in a minute, so I'm going to give it a really good shuffle because the cards are still very kind of stuck together here. Nice. I hope everyone's doing well. If you guys are gonna be something for Halloween, comment it down below. Let me know what you're gonna be. If you have a family, are you guys gonna do like a family themed Halloween costume? All right, so why did this person ghost you? We have the Queen of Goblets. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So the Queen of Cups. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. The thing is, how would I know if this is in reverse or not? Is there no reversal? Clarify the Queen of Cups for me. Why did this person ghost? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Why did this person ghost you? Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This person ghost for number 3. We have Strength. We have the King of Pentacles. Why did this person ghost for number 3? Knight of Wands. Interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little trigger warning up front, and it's a preface to this reading. It can resonate with you or it may not. And then again, what I say is not like me saying it. This is just me reading what I'm seeing, and this is their perception, which could be totally wrong. I mean, we have so many factorials involved. Like, they could be mentally ill. Like in group number 1, person was straight up like a narcissist. So their perception didn't really fucking matter at the end of the day because they thought they were a victim and everything. Does that make sense? Okay. I feel like this person ghosted you because they felt like you were unstable. Like they thought you were a lot of other amazing things, but they felt like you were unstable, and maybe you guys fought a lot, or maybe even this person had like a lot to protect with the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles clarifying. I feel like this person had a lot of money, or a lot of money in a business, a lot of money in a business and a legacy, a lot of money, a business, a legacy, and a family, maybe even a marriage. Maybe you were a third party and you knew about the marriage, but they had a lot to protect, and they felt very protective over what they had, and they felt like you could destroy it, or you would destroy it because you were like unstable. They felt like you were too emotional, and like your emotions were unstable, and that any time you could go off or you could turn on them, and that was something that really scared them. They also felt like you didn't have any money of your own, and they felt like maybe you were using them for stability and money. That could not be the case, but that's one variant, and that might be for some of you. But with the Queen of Cups, like, there's a lot of amazing attributes to her. There's the fact that she is the sweetest, kindest person ever, and you did make this person feel emotionally safe, but they felt like if you guys got into a fight, and I do feel like there was many fights, many arguments, it made it hard for them to see a future with you. I feel like this person just had difficulty seeing a future with you. They had a lot of belief that at some, this is the Page of Pentacles, by the way, at some point that they would and could have a future with you, but it changed many different times. Like, they could see it, like with the Page of Pentacles, they could see the opportunity. They would try to open themselves up to it. I do feel like this person was very guarded to begin with. But then they would kind of not see it. And I do feel like this person felt like there's a lot of drama in the connection. The Knight of Wands, even, I feel like they were kind of sticking to you or staying inept because they were so sexually drawn to you and sexually attracted to you. So the sex was really good, and they felt like the sex was really keeping them like in terms with you. Because I do feel like this person has this perception that they would have cut it off like a long time ago, had they known, or maybe they even felt like you kind of exposed yourself to them. I feel like there's a lot of these like opportunities cards in reverse, because there once was an opportunity in their eyes. Like, they once did see the Ace of Pentacles. They once did see the Wheel of Fortune. They once did see the Page of Pentacles. They once did see strength and stability. And whatever happened, it changed their mind. Like, it changed their perspective, and they no longer like saw it that way. And they no longer felt like it was reasonable. I do feel like this is someone who just like die hard reason and logic. This is someone who has to have rationale attached to everything, and to the point where they almost kind of don't live life to the fullest. We have the King of Goblets. I do feel like this person did have very deep feelings for you, but I feel like it was disguised by this notion that you guys had this very deep connection. Why I say disguise is really interesting, because I feel like at first when you guys met each other with the Lovers, you thought there was this undeniable spiritual connection. And maybe after time, or maybe even after this person ghosted you, maybe you even felt like, I don't really think that's the case. The Lovers in reverse is a change in perspective, in that you thought that there was this connection with this person, and it turns out that it really is not. Like, it's really not that spiritual, and it really is not that deep. And like, what you thought was this instantaneous harmony and chemistry and compatibility even is just not, you know, like, this person is whatever. And that might be a feeling that's mutual to you both. You know what I'm saying? We have the Five of Pentacles. So I do feel like this person ghosted you. They left you out in the cold because they didn't know what else to do. Or at least in their mind, they felt like they had to cut you off. It's this very kind of drastic thing. We have Taurus and we have Air. So this person could be a Taurus, or you could be a Taurus. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Air. We have Success and Love. We have Conflict and Defeat, Disruption, Trust, Disruption, and Sadness. Yeah, I felt like at one time there was love. There was this feeling of like success and harmony. There was a feeling like this could lead to a relationship or marriage even for some of you. But something happened, like something went down. And I don't think it was once. I think multiple times something happened between you guys. A huge disagreement, a huge separation or difference of views. And it caused this person to cut you off in a way where they did that in like a ghosting, like they ghosted you. And maybe they feel very justified in their actions, but it's not to say that they are. Like, I don't necessarily think that they are. I think this person is guarded to begin with. I think they were guarded when they met you. And they just aren't mature in handling emotional feelings and handling emotions. And I feel like this person is really sad, and not having you in their life has been a big adjustment. It was a big disruption. I feel like they feel very defeated and very conflicted. They still do have a lot of feelings for you, but I feel like they just didn't see a future together. And there's such a big energy here. This person had a lot to protect. They had a lot to protect, and so they felt like it necessary to make such a drastic decision to ghost you, because otherwise, like, I do feel like there was a lot of feelings in love, so why ghost, you know? And I do feel like with those feelings in love, there is some sense of respect, and to ghost someone is so not respectful, disrespectful even. So it's almost like they had to. I don't know if this person had like a marriage or a family or something they felt like they had to protect. Or maybe, you know, maybe you really did them dirty. I don't fucking know. It could be that you're like, yeah, I did them dirty, I fucked up, or whatever it is, whatever your soul lesson is. Yeah, we have protection. This person felt the need to protect themselves and something about you. I do feel like this person is a divine masculine, but there's still a lot of mystery, I think, to what was this and what was the point of this, especially with the Lovers in reverse, with that High Priestess popping out. We have Journey. Daughters of our mothers, walkers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you have honed. So this is a journey of the soul, of the self. This is some sort of lesson that both of you mutually have to learn from. If you did fuck up and you take responsibility for that, well, I mean, if you did fuck up, the first is to take responsibility for that, but also to learn from that. But I think the first is admitting that you fucked up. If you did, not all of you did. We have crystals and herbs. Oh, what medicine, what sacredness to behold, a dash of healing straight from mother's home. Some of you guys are alchemists, and you should work with botany, crystals, herbs, could really serve you in some sort of way. Some of you guys have really long hair. Some of you wore your hair in like a really long braid too. And this person really thought that was sexy. We have Mummy, which is all about change, and then the Skull of Light, which is about illumination. So yeah, this is about transforming and learning from this connection, changing in some sort of way. Maybe this person changed, or maybe you changed. Maybe you guys were in a relationship and you just decided that this just was no longer correct for you. Something was illuminated. We have I want to be single. So we're doing their Untitled Oracle. What would they say to you? So maybe this person just wanted to be single, but I think there's more to it than that. I respect your hustle. Maybe you tried to hustle them and they respect it, but they're like, no. You're an alien. So you're unlike anyone they've ever met before. You are so special. I know you are seeing my messages. Huh. Maybe you blocked them and you think that they ghosted you, but they can't get to you. Please don't ever leave me. Weird. It's like they want you in their life, but they don't. And almost like they want to keep tabs on you. I'm afraid of this connection, but I'm more afraid to lose you. I believe you. I know they're jealous. Okay. Huh. So for some of you, this is like beyond repair. For others of you, I feel like this can be repaired in some sort of way. And it'll be curious to see in what way that is and how. But I do feel like this person still has a lot of respect for you and a lot of love for you. They're just not sure how to handle it and work with this. All right, group number 3, I hope that resonated. Thank you guys so much for being here. Definitely check out my website and let me know what you guys think. I have some blog posts on there as well. I'm gonna do, I should do one today actually about the full moon in Aries. And you guys can shop my manifestation candles and book a private reading. If you guys wanted to gift me a deck, my Amazon wish list is also linked down below. But in the meantime, you guys, I hope that you stay safe and stay healthy. Make sure that you hit the bell notification and subscribe so that you guys can vote on my next poll on what spooky video you want to see next.